The return of the yellow dollar sign. Many of you have noticed there has been a dramatic return of the yellow dollar sign, and it has been unwarranted in a lot of cases and without rhyme or reason. People are appealing, and it's taking somewhere between 24 and 48 hours before anyone even looks to even try to view the video, to turn the video back green. This has caused a lot of monetary problems with a lot of pages, and many feel and believe that this is another controlling tool used as when it was the first time. Other accounts have suffered dramatically, losing 15 to 20% of their revenue from their pages due to this infraction of the yellow bar. Even those videos who are clearly within grounds of following the guidelines, when they do turn green, the majority of their traffic for that video, which comes in the first 48 hours, is gone. So they're not going to make anything off of the video that they worked so hard to build and put together. So with this done and said, you miss out on the initial reaction videos, and people are scrambling trying to restructure to see how they're going to survive the yellow dot crisis again. So now the yellow dollar sign is right back in play and is monitoring and destroying people's pages for absolutely no reason. Now, they don't explain to you what was the cause for them to even say, this what got up on our radar. This is why this is happening. This is why. And these things need to be explained, because if your ultimate goal is to try to prevent interfering with people who are following the guidelines and finding those who are in constant violation of these guidelines, then certain steps and procedures should be taken, right? That only makes sense, right? So, in my opinion, the procedure and the process is a failure, because what are you doing is basically you're targeting certain people and you're putting them on basically an allowance. And you're saying, we want you to have this much, we'll give you this much to function with. And you're putting people on a salary and determining what they should make. And that isn't fair. While other channels, they don't have this problem. Certain other people's channels have this problem. So the balance is not the same. So it's saying it's good for the geese, but not the gander. It's a lot of situations here that could ended up into a class action situation. A lot of people who are out here secretly gathering, trying to see if there's a way that they could rebel against this infractions that's happening right now, because a lot of decisions are being made and it seems to be without rhyme or reason or even explanation. And a lot of rights seem to be violated by corporate policies and people with personal grudges. Now, we've seen that happen before, where people with personal grudges take things out on other people's channels just because they don't like what they're saying. Even though it follows the guidelines, they don't like it. Now, that's not what YouTube is supposed to be about. At least that's what they preach. But certain things are being allowed and being monetized, while others are thrown to the wayside. Now, this new yellow dollar sign phenomenon has affected a lot of people's decisions on how to restructure their channels. It's not just specifically to myself or anybody else out there. I'm just saying Other channels are suffering. Me, I don't just speak for me. So a lot of people think just I'm saying something, I'm voicing it. It's about me. It's not about me. It's about others. You know, yeah, I get some yellow dots here and there, but I don't nearly get them as much as some of these other channels. But I'm not insensitive enough to not know that this is a problem. I'm not gonna say, well, I'm good. No, it's not right. It needs to be voiced. It needs to be brought up, and that's what YouTube is for. So it's been voiced, it's been brought up. Others will agree, some might not agree, but this is a concern where other people should have been brought in, creators, to say, okay, what is the best way to fix this? Because we're still doing this to people whose accounts keep turning green. So how long are we just going to keep hitting them with yellow just cause? Something needs to be fixed here. So maybe that's something they can look into. Thanks for listening to One Crack News. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button. And I'm out.